Hey guys, what's this one and only? My name is AJ. Welcome back to the episode of Let's Build a Medieval City. I have just made the fatal YouTuber mistake. Before starting to record this video, I ate chocolate brownies. They tasted delicious, however, the chocolate brownie is stuck all in my teeth. I keep trying to try and get it out. It's everywhere, but they tasted so good. Anyway, distraction from chocolate brownie in mouth. Today I'd like to start building the warehouse. We built the dock last time. We cheated by copying and pasting the boat from over there over here, and I think it's really tied the whole place together really well. I'm really happy with how the mountain ties together now, and I'm really happy that at first the mountain was sort of on the edge of the city, and as we're sort of building out further and further here, it's becoming more of a part of the city instead of being like on the outskirts of it. Very nice. I really like it. Very characteristic. So we've got our four cornerstones here of approximately, we can change it a little bit, where we want our warehouse to go. So let's grab our have to have blocks. Oops, I threw it on the ground. So we want to have them, we're going to want to have those, we're going to probably want to have those, we're probably going to want to have this, we're probably going to want to have fence, we'll probably want to have, that'll do for now. Okay, so hey, I got an achievement. That's the first time on this world I've picked up a log. We're probably going to want to have a interesting shape to this, so not like a square how we've got set out at the moment. I'm thinking something like if we had that there and that there, that's in line with that one, and then we poke a little middle part out here somewhere like that and that. If we count out, make sure we've got it right. 1 2 3 4 5 log. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 log. 1 2 3. Oh, that's nice. That gives us a nice even number in the middle. I don't usually like to work with even numbers, but I think in this case it could work quite well. I think I also want to probably bring that out by another block. And then on the back side here, I'm going to bring this in by a couple of blocks. Then this one in by a couple of blocks. So we can then bring this one out by a couple of blocks to match the front. It's not in line. That's now in line. Okay, I think that's pretty good. We would need some interesting characteristics. I mean, we could just build walls and put a roof on it and be done with it. We need to try and think about some cool stuff we could add into this. For example, if we had, let's say this was a wall that led all the way down here. And this part here on the edge could be a little underside. Oops, I want logs. Could be a little underside like this. You see, little storage underneath the ground. Is that tall enough? Does that feel weird? Does that feel too short? Do I want to go up a block? I could go up a block. It's a warehouse. It's got to have a little bit of a grand feel to it. I think that's a better height. You see, so we could have that there, and then bring this down here, bring that up there. Something like this, bring it that way, so we can sort of, we'll put a roof on it obviously, and the roof will sort of gable up to this section, but the sort of underside of this is pretty open, and we could add some details like this. Because we've got the height, we gave it that extra block, we can do something cool like this now. That'll join up once we actually get the actual wall in. See, I think that'll dress that up nicely. That'll look good. I'm happy with that. This is the front, the most sticky out part. So I also like, because we've got such a big building here, I think we can get away with doing the logs sticking out on all of the corners. It only works on a larger building. If you do it on a smaller building, it can look a little bit weird. Oops. But I think we can get away with it on a building of this size. We'll have that down there to join that one up. We'll have that here to join that one up. I might as well drag this along here. It'll just make things easier to build with later on. Pull up that there and there. This way. We won't do this, you see the open thing that we've got over there, we won't do it on this side. On this side we'll have it more closed up. Might put a little door on it or something like that, something cool, but well, it'll sort of be enclosed in walls on this one. There and there, and then something like that. Excellent. Okay. It's off the ground. We've got a little bit of a sort of setup here. I don't want it one story though. I want another second story above it. About the same height. I don't think I want to go with the wool like we do on the houses. I think that'll look a little bit weird for a warehouse, so we'll maybe do the bottom half cobblestone and then the top half wood. But I think I'll also, for design purposes, set the cobblestone one block back. We'll take this out and have this up here. Surprisingly, that's going to go there and that's going to go there. Oh no, it probably won't go there because that's going to be all part of one. I was going to say, it's not as much room on the inside of the warehouse as you might think. You know, when I had the plot down and I was building the dock, you think it's huge. What a huge area. Once you start getting some blocks down, you soon realise that it gets taken up. The space gets taken up real quick. Okay, that'll work well there. That'll have something like this, something like this. That'll go there. We'll dress up the front properly later on. That doesn't go there. That's going to go this way. That's going to go like that. Drags down here. And then here. Okay. Back. Keep it all cobblestone. Keeps it nice and simple. It's the best way to build in Minecraft. Keep it simple and you'll find it easier to know what you're doing. Okay, so then we want the second story to go up. I think we want it the same height. We've gone with 4 blocks between the ground level and that log. So if we do 4 blocks again, that'll be something like this. Like that. That'll go up here. That'll come out this way. Like that. That'll go up here. This will have a ceiling on it. Something like oak slabs, probably. It's a bit different to the floor then being spruce. Matches nicely with the fence posts. Accents well with that. Wonderful. And then we continue doing this part. That goes up there like that. That goes this way. That goes up there. Crazy fast building going on today. And that one. Because this is the second story, I don't need to put that line there across the top. So the second story is like where all the room is, it seems. That one. Go down here. Look it up there. And there. Hang on, just for my aesthetical purposes. I'm never going to see it because I'm going to put a roof on. But I'm going to do this just so they all face the same way. I'm a stickler for that. Just because I can see it at the moment. Alright, so we've got that up there. Now we can do the walls on this height. So in these little 2-block wide areas, we can't fit a window in. So we can straight away know to just block those up on this one and on these ones here. So now we go back to another saying of mine. Do what you know. We usually do it in terms of when we're building the roof. But in this case, we can fill in parts of the walls that we know are going to be walls. So we know that and that is going to be a wall 100%. We know around here that that is 100% going to be a wall. I don't know what we're going to do in the middles with the windows, which is why I'm leaving them open. But definitely 100% around the side is going to be wood. So we just fill it all in. And by doing this, you very, very quickly end up with a small area that you just need to figure out what you want to do with. It saves a lot of headache trying to do like a whole section in one go. Just do a little section. It makes it a lot easier. It's a great tip. Best tip that I can really give, I think. Oops, not that one. And here. So straight away, when we back off now, it looks like most of the building is complete. It's not, we're quite far off, but it's given us a really good idea on what we now need to think about what's going to go in what place next. That sentence made no sense, I know. I think maybe that could be a cool way to do the windows on the top floor in that position, like 2 little thin windows, so we'll do that on the back here as well. And I think the way that we'll do the windows is we'll put fences in them. Especially on this top story, at least. I don't know if we're putting any windows in the bottom. We just filled them up with cobblestone. But for the moment, at least. But we might plug some windows in there later on. Okay. I think that... let me through the window. Just ties that there. We'll put some trapdoors on there and all that kind of stuff. That'll dress it up and finish it off really nicely. Cobblestone walls. In fact, let's do a little bit of detail on the front here. Let's try and figure this out. See, I'm thinking something like this as like an accent for the entire building. Trapdoors, we'll use these ones. On there. They'll probably go there. I don't know what I'm doing in the middle though yet. Maybe we could do some sort of arched window or slightly rounded window or something like that. Stairs. Maybe just a hole. Maybe not put anything in it. Just have the hole. That could work too. What if we done that? And then like a log behind. See, that looks pretty cool. And then a log above, log below, and then put the fence in. So it's like in a little shroud of oak wood. See, that's pretty cool. The trapdoors look a little bit weird though now. I think I like that. Let's change that to stairs. I'm going to go with that. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that at all. Okay, down here, the front doors, we're going to want to have... I do have like a giant door. Like these medieval door. But how big are they? This is huge. Man, that's ugly quartz, isn't it? See, that is pretty sick though, isn't it? Is there any way that I could like do this and get rid of the quartz? I should be able to pull that back forward, shouldn't I? Yeah. Oops. That's pretty cool, isn't it? That's like a cheeky way to do a little 3x3 door. Oh no, I can't. It's mods. We don't use mods in this series. Damn it. That was so cool as well. Ah, poop. Alright, fair enough. I don't mind, I suppose. We'll have to think of something else. It's just a rule I set myself. We've got the main city where we can use as many mods as we like. On this one, we just set ourselves a little goal to not use any modded blocks anywhere, and we want to stick. I want to stick to it. I don't like that. I like that. Maybe we do like. So I want to be able to get through the door. Maybe the door can open backwards. Like little door handles on there. Does that look like, maybe not that. Does that look like the doors open? They sort of open inwards. I think that could work, you know. It's right because it's 4 blocks wide and it's a 2 and a 2. So like maths works out nicely. We'll go with that. Why not? I don't think I want any windows down the side here. I don't think I want any doors either. That's going to be just a pure storage spot. On the back here. Do I want any windows in the start? I don't think I do. I think I like it just being nice and open. But we do need to add a little bit of detail or something in here. Something like... maybe not on that height. Maybe drop it down half a slab. Just eats up a little bit of room. You see, that's cool. Run that down here. Run that down there. Up this one. Whoops. 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 Yeah, see, that's just got rid of like a huge amount of cobblestone wall sort of feeling there. Maybe just add as a final detail in the cobblestone part. Just a couple of bricks missing out of it. Something like that. Maybe if I drop that one down even lower. We'll keep them both in. Yeah, keep them both in. I can't do it on the 2x2 parts. Something like that. Just adds a little bit of a something. Like that. Okay, I like that. Up the top here, we've got these in. If we're going to do that sort of style window, how much do I want to do it? Do I want to have... Is that the middle point? Feels like a middle point. We could have like one like that. One like that. Man, that isn't the middle point then. I don't have a middle point. That works. We'll go with that. You know, when it works, it's so clear. You're like, yep, that's exactly what the look we were going for. We'll have that. These trapdoors look amazing. On the back here, don't want to do the same as what I got on the front. Could do. Like that. And like that. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Put those in. I think we want the stairs. Oh, I had them on me. Like that. We have these to go on. I think I need them in that point. We want them in there. We want them in there. We want the trapdoors on here. Oh, I need trapdoors on the other side. Don't forget about that. Oh, I've got the trapdoors. Oh, I need the walls. That's it. I'll put them in the middle as well. Nah. I think that's fine like that, isn't it? Okay, let's just finish off this last side here then. That's full cobblestone blocks. We want those ones. And then it was that one and that one. Fence posts in. Fence post windows takes me back to that. Man, I doubt any of you. I doubt any. If you do, let me know in the comment section. We done a like a little mini series on building a tropical island, and that's how we done the windows on the tropical island series. Man, that was a long time ago. I doubt any of you remember that at all. Okay, I think that's where we're gonna have to leave it this episode. We've got a huge amount of progress done. We need the roof to go on, so we'll have to have a good think about that next episode, but it should be fairly simple. I think we're just going to go with a nice gable all the way around. Maybe a couple of windows poking out of it or something like that. Then we need to do the surrounding area, get a load of logs down, fill up the inside of it, figure out how we're going to exactly do an interior to this. Need a staircase somewhere, because obviously we do all the interiors on this series as well. What did the interior this... Ah. The doors didn't make it. I wondered what wouldn't make it. I don't mind doors not making it. That's fine. But we have flooded the place. Did the captain's quarters survive? I think there was a clock or a map on the wall there, but I'm not too bothered about that. Everything on board here seemed to survive. Even the ladder survived. But underneath here we are underwater. Very much underwater. I could do like a replace water with something, or it's not really that much. It's not actually that much blocks if you think about it. I could just fill it up with sand and then just remove it. That's what I'll probably end up doing. Alright guys, I'll fix that another time though. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Bye!